Buddy, thank you for returning to our YouTube channel. I'm Brian, my co-host Matthew Creedican, former Navy SEAL. We're part of an organization called Technology United for Ukraine. We bring innovative technologies to the Ukrainian civilian population and the military. So if you want to join, we look for scientists, engineers, technologists, or anybody who wants to join our organization. Link is in the description. All right. So last night, there was an attack in Russia. 75 drones hit various areas in Russia. One was Topisi, if I pronounce that city right, which was an oil refinery there. And then in Rostov, they hit Rostov region, Russia. The Ukrainians hit a airfield. And we'll show a little video of that, which I have here posted on our channel. Let me share the screen with everybody. So here we go. I will blow this up a little bit more. So hopefully you can see it. All right. This was one of the videos of a drone captured hitting the oil refinery. Here is the drone. You can hear them firing. Boom. And then quite an explosion. So Matthew, um, what does this have? What kind of effect is this having? How is it wearing down this constant treading the Russians' oil refineries and hitting their air bases? From your perspective, where do you see how is this going to impact them in the long run?
I mean, kind of depends on how consistently you can go after those systems. There's a thing called the Carver matrix, which it's basically it's a study that's done to tell you what the most effective things are in their supply chain that have the greatest effect. So, if you look back in World War II, they went after the ball bearing plants because there's ball bearings and everything from like basically going to all motors and a lot of mechanical systems. If you take those out, they're not necessarily easy to make. And once the ball bearings are gone, you can't make a whole lot of different things. Um, so, obviously oil and energy is high on the list of things to go after. And if you can reduce that, you basically increase the cost of everything else in the country and slow down particular actions if it's refined like gasoline, diesel. So they can't move their trucks, they can't move their stuff. When it comes to airfields, if you can actually catch their planes on the ground, then great. You just removed the plane from the equation. Another part of that is that as long as you can threaten to credibly hit those areas, then they have to rebase their aircraft to get to a further distance, which makes them spend more time, fuel, energy to get in back and forth. So them resetting and to put new fabs and guided glide bomb systems on their aircraft, and it takes longer, and you have longer time to react. So that might be some of the equation why they're going after those things, besides just trying to take out their most strategic weapon systems. Um, likely you want to make a significant impact. You want enough volume to strike certain systems that it cripples them utterly. If it's just these little prick attacks, then it's just a game of it's attrition warfare, and uh, it's really gambling. If you're a Ukraine, if you as Ukraine want to play attrition warfare with Russia, um, they have a fairly large amount of oil to keep their economy running, regardless of what happens, and the world is obviously willing to buy that oil and those products. So they are not going to run out of funding anytime soon, and they're seemingly more willing to spend bodies than the West and Ukraine are, and so you have to have quite a high kill ratio uh, to basically exhaust them on that end. And given their, say tighter controls over their population on propaganda, their people are probably. I think there's maybe some ways to, get around this kind of lock they have on the narrative, but they're probably more willing to take, high losses. Um, so, yeah, is it important to do deep strikes? Yes. You get more effects if you strike at one piece that actually makes a crippling blow that you then capitalize on. And like a larger strategic vision, it might be something they want to look at. It may be something they're planning. Who knows? Um, and then yeah, so I'll just leave it at that.
Oh, excellent. Always appreciate your insight. You learn a lot listening to you. I'm always learning. So now I got, was it the Carver curve? Is that
Carver matrix.
Carver matrix? All right. So I got a new thing for my vocabulary. All right, everybody. Appreciate you coming to our channel again. Remember, link is in the description. Technology United for Ukraine. Thanks again, Matthew.